The gift of attention. In the cozy town of Pupville, the snow fell like soft powdered sugar over the rooftops. Inside a warm, glowing cottage, Roxy and Kylo stood before their giant advent calendar. It was day 23, and the countdown to Christmas was almost over. Roxy, with her apricot curls, wagged her tail in excitement. Kylo, his white, shaggy coat dusted with a little bit of tinsel, pawed at the tiny wooden door. Kylo opened the door, and out fell a small paper heart. On it, in sparkly gold letters, were the words, "The gift of attention." Roxy looked at the note, and then at Kylo. "A gift?" she asked, her ears perking up. "But we haven't gone to the toy shop yet." Kylo smiled gently. "I think this gift doesn't come in a box, Roxy. It's about how we look at the world with our hearts." Their first stop was the house next door, where an elderly dog named Marta lived. Marta loved to tell stories about the old woods. Usually, Roxy would get distracted by a passing butterfly, but today, she sat perfectly still. She watched Marta's mouth move and listened to every single word about the great pine. Marta's eyes brightened because someone was truly listening. Later, in the park, they found their friend Teo trying to build a snow bridge. Teo was struggling to keep the icy blocks from sliding. Kylo didn't just walk past to go play fetch. He stopped and watched Teo's pause. He saw exactly where the bridge was tilting. Without being asked, Kylo used his weight to hold the base steady, giving Teo his full focus until the bridge was finished. Roxy noticed that when she paid attention, the world looked different. She stopped by a frozen bush and saw a tiny robin perched on a twig. She stayed so quiet and focused that she saw the way the bird's feathers ruffled in the wind and the bright sparkle in its tiny eye. By giving the bird her attention, she felt like she had made a new, secret friend. As they walked home, Kylo's favorite squeaky ball rolled out of his pack. Usually, he would chase it for hours, ignoring everything else. But he noticed Roxy was trying to tell him about the robin. Kylo stopped, let the ball roll into the snow, and turned his whole body toward Roxy. He looked her in the eyes and listened. The ball could wait. His friend was more important. The sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of violet and orange. In the town square, under the giant glowing tree, Roxy and Kylo saw a pup named Koji sitting all alone on a bench. Everyone else was rushing around with shopping bags and bells. Koji looked like he was fading into the shadows, his head tucked low against the cold. Roxy walked over and sat right next to Koji. She didn't say Merry Christmas or ask him to play. She just sat there, matching her breath to his. She gave him the gift of her presence. After a moment, Koji looked up. He realized he wasn't invisible anymore. Someone had noticed him, and that made the cold evening feel a little bit warmer. Kylo joined them, bringing a pretty, smooth stone he had found near the river. He placed it on the bench between them. "I saw this and thought the colors were special," Kylo said. They all sat together, focusing on the way the streetlights made the stone glow. By sharing their attention, the three of them turned a lonely bench into a circle of friendship. That night, back in their cozy cottage, Roxy and Kylo snuggled by the fire. "We didn't buy any toys today," Roxy whispered, feeling sleepy and happy. "No," Kylo replied, resting his head on his paws. "But we gave the best gift of all. We let people know they matter." In Pupville, the lights stayed bright, but the greatest glow came from two friends who knew how to truly see.